Wenatchee is gorgeous in the spring with its lush green rolling hills, abundant wildflowers everywhere, and the views of the Columbia River. The local food scene offers an abundant selection of authentic international cuisines featuring the unique farm-fresh ingredients of the region. Wenatchee is also home to award-winning wines, handcrafted hard ciders, and a talented handful of local brewers producing fine craft beers. Visit Wenatchee, the heart of Washington State.
$20 million, $19 million, $6 million. These are all awards recovered for clients of Phillips Law Firm. To win big, you have to fight big. And Phillips Law has been fighting the too-big-to-fail insurance industry for decades. Not every case will have a multi-million-dollar outcome, but Phillips Law will fight just as hard to recover the outcome you deserve. If you or a loved one has been injured in a car accident or on the job, call or click today at 1-800-JUSTICE or visit justiceforyou.com.
Hey, this is BJ. Thanks for listening to our show's podcast. If you're a fan of all things geeky, you should check out my other podcast, BJ Shea's Geek Nation. We have new episodes every day, and you can check it out at bjgeeknation.com.
Your home is going into foreclosure and you feel like a financial wreck. You don't know where to turn for accurate information. I'm bankruptcy attorney Travis Gagne. Let's talk about some legal options. If we work quickly, we can propose a plan to save your home, modify the loan, or in many cases even eliminate your second mortgage. The consultation is free. I've helped hundreds of people just like you make informed decisions about whether to save their home or exit it on a reasonable, organized timeline. The chapter you choose sets the tone for the next chapter of your life. Please contact me today at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com.
99.9 KISW, the Rock of Seattle, celebrating 50 big years, and we've got the gear to back it up. Go to the Rock Shop and check out all the great 50th anniversary limited edition gear that we have. You want something on your head? We got you covered with beanies and trucker caps.
So we just got a text message. Someone said, I just got my beanie last night, just in time for this cold weather. It's perfect.
Oh, yeah. And they look good, man. They got that golden Rock logo. It's because, gold is the 50th anniversary color. And they look sweet, man. If you like shirts, you like hoodies, we got long sleeve shorts. We got it all for you. And you can catch it, all the 50th anniversary merch stuff. Just go to KISW.com.
Let's play Beat Mix. It's time to play the game. Yeah. So everybody scream his name. Beat Mix. Don't be a loser. Whoa. Beat Mix. You're a loser. It is time to Beat Mix. And it's Thursday, so let's get cracking.
Release the Kraken.
Yeah, release that Kraken. And everyone's got on different Kraken gear today. Everyone's got a different T-shirt except Vicky, who's wearing the socks. Yeah, kicking those cool socks. Those are really nice.
I'm double rocking. I see these socks over here. I got my socks and I got my shirt.
You got Kraken socks too?
Oh yeah,
so
buddy.
you got it for Christmas, didn't you?
Oh, I got so many. I got so many Kraken socks for Christmas. I got the face mask. I am cracked up.
Crap. And of course, I go on Twitter and just type in Kraken for the hashtag because I'm always curious to see what's going on in the world of the Kraken. And Simply Seattle, that awesome Seattle-based clothing shop, they've got some Kraken items down to 50%.
Uh-oh. Steve needs some more shirts there.
Well, I mean, it's like they're giving it away at that point.
Right?
That's a good point.
50% off, that's like a BOGO at that point. So you got to make it happen.
I probably should buy a couple.
Yeah, exactly. Well, while you're doing that, let's get to our contestant. We got Mark in Federal Way. Mark, are you there?
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Steve, get out of here.
Yeah.
For those playing at home, Mark will have 60 seconds to answer 10 questions. Mark, you can pass all you want, but you will only get 3 guesses per question. Are you ready?
I am ready.
What hormone allows the cells in your body to absorb sugar from your blood?
Pass.
How many sides does a heptagon have?
7.
Yes. Which NBA team plays its home games at Madison Square Gardens?
Pass.
The word grenade derives from the name of what fruit?
Pass.
What color does a chameleon turn when it's trying to warm up?
Blue.
No.
Red.
No.
Yellow.
No. What instrument family does the French horn belong to?
Brass.
Yes. What company developed the first laser printer in the 70s?
Hewlett Packard.
No.
Xerox.
Yes. Good to the last drop is a slogan from what coffee brand?
Folgers.
No.
Pass.
State Farm used what NFL quarterback for their 2018 commercials?
Peyton Manning.
No. 1, 2, 3 correct.
Wow.
Not a great score there, unfortunately.
No, not a great score. I hate to say it.
Yeah.
It's going to be...
I mean, earlier this week, Steve did drop a deuce.
Yeah,
so it's possible, but I think highly unlikely at this point, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But Steve's back. He went into my studio for a little bit. I'm pretty sure he has now purchased a couple more shirts while he was waiting in there.
The browser's still open.
Are you ready?
Release the Kraken.
What hormone allows the cells in your body to absorb sugar from your blood?
Estrogen?
No.
Testosterone?
No.
Dopamine?
No. How many sides does a heptagon have?
10?
No.
11?
No.
12?
No. Which NBA team plays its home games at Madison Square Gardens?
The New York Knicks?
Yes. The word grenade derives from the name of what fruit?
Grenadine?
No.
Pineapple?
No.
Grape?
No. What color does a chameleon turn when it's trying to warm up?
Red?
No.
Green?
No.
Blue?
No. What instrument family does the French horn belong to?
Brass?
Yes. What company developed the first laser printer in the 70s?
Nikon?
No.
Xerox?
Yes. Good to the last drop is the slogan for what coffee brand?
Folgers?
No.
Maxwell House?
Yes. State Farm used what NFL quarterback for their 2018 commercials? No.
Eli Manning?
No.
Brett Favre?
No. 1, 2, 3, 4 correct. And you win 4-3.
Yes!
Oh, nice.
Big win, Steve.
Big win, Steve.
Aaron Rodgers?
Yes.
Damn it.
Another one bites the dust.
Yeah, there we go.
And then for a while it was Aaron and Patrick Mahomes, but Patrick Mahomes didn't get signed to do those commercials until 2019.
Oh, aren't you fancy?
Well, I did a tiny bit of research, a little bit on that one.
Yeah, because I was about to give you some grief on that one, but you did have it down, so I'm going to give it to you.
All right, yeah, I had to make sure on that one. The hormone that allows cells in your body to absorb sugar from your blood?
Is that insulin?
It is.
Insulin.
There you go.
Yeah.
Not the old estrogen or testosterone.
Well, you know.
Yep.
Well, if only it could be.
Mark did know that a heptagon has 7 sides. So now you know.
I'm never, for some reason I think of 7 as SEP, anything with an S in it, so I'll never get that. And I'm going to lose that question every time.
Then I can use it multiple times.
Don't do it.
And then let's see also the color that a chameleon turns when it's trying to warm up.
I would never have guessed anything besides red, blue, yellow, or green. So what
Pink.
color is it?
No, it's black.
It turns black to
Yes,
warm up. I don't
because
think I knew that.
Black absorbs heat. So if you're wearing like a black hoodie or a black T-shirt or even
Well,
a
that makes
charcoal
sense.
one, it'll absorb that heat and make you a little bit warmer. And then the word grenade derives from the name of what fruit?
I don't know.
It would be the pomegranate.
The pomegranate?
Yeah.
And is that what's in grenadine? Anybody know?
I think so. Well, Vicky says yes.
Yeah,
Oh, all right
it's actually
then.
pomegranate juice. People think it's cherry juice, but it's actually made of pomegranates.
Oh,
And
see, I
what
didn't know
color-
that.
Does a pomegranate look like a grenade? Is that why they decided to call a grenade a grenade?
Yeah, it does look a little bit like that.
I didn't know that.
All right, then.
Yeah, see, look at all the stuff that you're learning from Beat Mix.
I won't remember it, but I appreciate you telling us.
Well, congratulations on your win, and hopefully you'll remember some of that stuff.
He won't.
No.
He won't at all.
Well, who will, really?
Yeah. Well, here's something I'm very excited about. 5 years ago, Taco Bell offered the quesalupa for a limited time, and then they pulled it for good.
What the hell is a quesalupa?
Oh, it's a chalupa shell with a bunch of cheese melted inside, and then the standard taco fillings on top.
I don't remember this, but I sure as hell want to revisit
it's so
it now.
good. Yeah, you don't want to drop the chalupa or the quesalupa.
The quesalupa.
But that's exactly what they did. They dropped it, but now it's coming back. Nationwide, the quesalupa is back. And, oh man. And they're putting in 50% more cheese than last time. So, all right, sign me up.
Oh, man, that quesalupa.
Oh, yeah. Sign me up.
Yeah,
what I like.
I'm finding myself not really like hitting up the Taco Bell as of late, and I think it's just because I got stuck in my old ways and just kept getting the same thing. And I think after a while, you just like kind of get bored of a certain thing. I'm always getting the soft taco supremes, and they're fine, but it's not like something that's driving me to go to Taco Bell to get. Now, this, on the other hand, I want to go to Taco Bell now.
They got so much goodness at the Taco Bell as far as tastiness. That is a funny thing, Steve. I'm like that with other restaurants. It's like I should really try some of the other things they have before I get bored with this place.
Right.
It's hard for me to go, I'm really bored with this place when they go, but you've only had one thing, sir. What about everything else we have on the menu, like the 100 of other things we got? I'm bored with you.
I was joking with Rev yesterday because we were talking about he went and got Indian food at Karma, and I'm like, what's funny is that I've been banging the drum for Karma and saying how it's the best Indian food ever, and I believe that for me. But I only get one thing there. So for all I know, the chicken tikka masala is just like next level amazing. And I have no idea if anything else is good, but I'm all about like, it's the greatest Indian food ever. And I only get one thing every time I go there. So I'm basing it on just one food item.
So you haven't tried the pakoras, which is the batter fried vegetables?
Nope.
I'm assuming they have it because that's like a staple for a lot of Indian restaurants.
I would say that the naan bread's really good too. That's all I know.
Okay.
Yeah.
You haven't tried the samosas.
Nope.
Which, not Samoas, which are also delicious, but that's Girl Scouty.
I have tried the chana sag because that's what my wife gets.
Okay, that's good.
The non-dairy version of it, and it's very good.
Yeah. Oh, there's so much good stuff.
Like, I make sure to go, when I go to Karma, I want to get something different every time. So the wife got the tandoori chicken this time, and it was really good. And I got the vindaloo, which is just that red sauce. Oh,
that's good too.
So amazing.
Well, I'm glad that at least I can now say with confidence that everything other stuff are good too because of your opinion. But like, I'm always going to get the chicken tikka masala just because I love it so much that I would be sad if I got something else and it didn't taste as awesome. And I would have wasted my Indian food experience.
Well, the vegetarian meatballs, you haven't tried them, which are the kofta balls.
The kofta balls?
Malai kofta is a wonderful sort of it's an orangey sauce. It's like a tomatoey sauce, but Indian style. And there are meatballs in there, but they're vegetarian. They're kofta balls instead. And you haven't tried those, Steve. And those are, malai kofta is a great Indian dish. Oh.
That just sounds like code for like a test that you get at the doctor's to make sure you don't have a hernia.
Do I have a malai kofta, sir? Steve, you got a lot. You know what? If I ever get down there and you take me to take me to Karma Indian, maybe I will just expand it and go, look, get what you want, but then I'm going to get this and you can have a little one try of each thing that I get.
That sounds fair.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Because I do want to try other stuff, but I don't know if you guys are like that. When you go to a place that you don't go to all the time, like, same with Thai food.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'll always get chicken pad Thai unless I'm getting Thai more than once in a month. Then I'm like, all right, I could venture off and get something else.
I'm that way with Penang curry. I won't get anything else at a Thai restaurant, Penang curry. Of course, I go to Vula's. Vula's has an amazing menu, including lunch menu. But what do I always get at Vula's every time?
Like even Taryn Daly just texted us. She said, I literally ordered the same thing at Taco Bell for 20 years. I've always been intrigued by other things. I just can't switch it up. I get those damn soft tacos. Not even the Supreme. You don't get the Supremes, Taryn? You got to get it with the sour cream.
Oh, I'm the Doritos Locos Nacho guy. That's all I can get at Taco Bell now. It's insane. So I have to sort of get a sampler. It's the only way I can do it. It's like, at least I get one of those in there.
That's what I like about Jack in the Box. Because a Jack in the Box, sometimes I'm feeling a sourdough Jack. Other times I'm feeling just a Jack.
Yeah, you know what, dude? You're living it.
Yeah.
You're just living the varied life.
Double that meat, though.
Double that meat.
Yep.
It is time for Listeners on the Loose. This is where you're picking the topic. You're guiding the show. 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. We'll take your calls. We'll take your texts at 917 on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. It's Listeners on the Loose. You pick the topic. You guide the show. 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. It is a simple process. You call us up, say what you want to say, but you got to say it the way Steve wants you to say it.
It's a simple way, BJ, and that's to just show some energy. Have some energy and bring it. Otherwise, we're going to have to gong you. If I can say it. And then say goodbye.
Goodbye, old friend.
206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999.
A lot of people have been texting in about cartoon theme songs because we talked about the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle theme song, and I was wondering if that's the best cartoon theme song, but I lean personally towards G.I. Joe and Jem the Holograms, of course. But so he said SpongeBob is the best cartoon theme song. Also, did you guys see that Corey Taylor from Slipknot did it live? It was awesome.
I did not see this.
Yeah, I have managed to find it, and it is spectacular.
Are you ready, kids? I can hear you. Oh, who lives in a pineapple under the sea? One's orange and yellow and poison sea. If nautical nonsense be so
Was that now? I saw that was live in London where he did that?
Yeah, it's on. It's available at thecoreytaylor.com.
Wow. That, Corey does a lot of cool stuff. I mean, he's a big sci-fi guy, so I kind of, I really hit it off with him on that, in that particular world.
Huge wrestling fan, so he's okay in my book. His last record actually has the album cover is a championship title, which is pretty sweet, and he sent a promotional one to me, and I thought that was pretty cool.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, that is pretty cool, actually.
It's like it can be used as like a wristband. It's pretty awesome.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, SpongeBob's got a great theme. It deserves to be in the top 5, that's for sure. I mean, I can understand why for some generation, they definitely, I would say millennials, that's got to be the best theme they know. Man, oh man. I mean, I know Turtles are up there, but Flintstones is the one that just keeps popping in my brain.
Yeah, well, it's such a catchy song.
Yeah, Flintstones. Meet the Flintstones.
See, and I think about the Jetsons then, too. Meet George Jetson.
Good call. Jane, his wife, his boy Elroy, daughter Judy. I had a thing for Judy, I'm not going to lie to you.
The daughter?
Oh, yeah.
On the Jetsons.
Yes.
I can't remember what she looked like.
Well, I was
thanks, Rev.
Yeah, I was a young boy and she was a young girl. It's, I was to say, teenage. I probably was a little younger than her, though. She was like a high schooler.
Oh, yeah.
I was a junior high. So,
yeah.
Yeah.
She was rocking it.
Yeah, she was.
Judy Jetson.
Good old Judy Jetson.
I think the Jetsons might have been the first time I ever saw somebody take the cartoon and turn it into like an adult cartoon.
Are you serious?
Oh, yeah. You saw them getting busy?
Yeah, somebody made it into something like that, and it was like spreading online a long time ago, and I was like, this is just a whole other level of just craziness.
Yeah, Kim Possible, I think, was the first one that I saw that done, too.
Also, the Flintstones, I remember that. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Family Guy, they do that a lot.
Do they really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Lois gets busy.
Ooh, somebody has a good question for us on the text line.
All right, here we go.
All right, they said, what is your favorite fast food place to stop at after a long night of drinking? That's from Skippy in Bonnie Lake.
Ooh, it's so funny. I was just talking about this because this is going back to my older days, but they're selling a place called Nick Tahoe's in Rochester, New York, and that was always the place to go to get the garbage plate, which would just basically absorb everything that you put in your body,
greasy and nasty.
Oh yes, it was fantastic. Macaroni and cheese, onions, baked beans, I think hot dogs, and I mean it was just a plate of. Are you kidding me? But it was delicious.
I think for me, I just go back to that time we did that radio convention. Sadly, we don't have them here, and that's White Castle. But I remember paying the cab driver to drive us to White Castle so we could get like a suitcase of White Castle. It was just like anything that's greasy and unhealthy is awesome.
That dude was so over us, though.
He hated us.
Yeah, he did.
And I remember just trying to, I thought I was having a polite conversation with him, but, I was drunk, so maybe I was being a little aggressive. But I'm like, I don't get it, man. Like, he wanted to kick us out after he dropped us off at the White Castle. Says, figure it out on your way, how to get home on your own. And I'm like, dude, we're going to pay you. You're getting paid by the time that you have us. It's not like a flat fee. If we're stuck in a drive-through, you're getting easy money just to sit here, and we're willing to buy you some stuff, too. He just did not like us.
Maybe it's the fact that it was like, it was 3 of us packed into it, and we were loud is probably the best way to put that.
Yeah, that probably was it, Steve.
I think we were more fun than loud, but,
totally fun. We were absolutely fun, just maybe not his kind of fun at that time.
I don't know if you guys remember him, but Danny V just texted in, and he said Del Taco
Who's that guy?
as a place to go to when you had a few drinks and you're ready to just settle down.
Okay.
He's being quarantined. I'll be back on Monday.
You sure? I don't even know what he looks like anymore.
I don't even know him anymore, man.
Oh.
Yeah. 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. It's listeners on the loose. Let's go to Dan in Port Orchard. Dan, you are on the Rock.
Good morning, BJ.
Good morning, Dan.
Good morning, BJ.
And good morning, Bob. What you got for us, buddy?
Captain Planet. Captain Planet is a catchy cartoon intro.
Yeah.
I don't know if I remember that one.
Yeah, how's that go again?
Captain Planet, he's a hero. Gonna take pollution down to 0.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's right. He was all into recycling. I never was a fan of that guy.
What?
He was into recycling.
You were not a Planeteer, you jerk.
What kind of hero is that?
I was all for the villains.
Yeah. Come on, trash man. Beat him.
I thought that cartoon was badass, though, because it had Whoopi Goldberg as basically the embodiment of the planet, like Gaian or something like that.
Good guy.
I looked at it like he was like a small version of Thanos because he had all the different elements as rings to be Captain Planet.
Good call.
I just remember when I was younger and I saw that, I was getting so excited because it was like, oh, it's a cartoon and it's a superhero and it looks like a badass. And then it was like midway through watching, I'm like, oh, this guy's just preaching to me. You know, I don't know why.
Like a claymation version of Terminator.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They should turn him into a real movie.
They've talked about it. They have talked about doing a Captain Planet movie, but nobody seems to be able to launch on that.
They made a parody, I think, on Funny or Die with Don Cheadle, all made up, and it's a 2-minute video, and it is funny.
It looks funny.
Send me the link for that, will you, Vicky? I haven't seen that.
He looks absolutely ridiculous.
He looks so ridiculous, man.
Yes, look at that picture.
A little low rent there, yeah.
Oh, I love it. It's like, it's like the low rent Wanda and Vision costumes from WandaVision.
Totally.
I love that. Oh, I so want to see that. Okay, you know where to send it, Vicky. Thank you. So it is Listeners on the Loose, where you pick the topic, you guide the show. 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. We got more of your calls, more of your texts. We'll take those at 9:33 on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
Wenatchee is gorgeous in the spring with its lush green rolling hills, abundant wildflowers everywhere, and the views of the Columbia River. The local food scene offers an abundant selection of authentic international cuisines featuring the unique farm-fresh ingredients of the region. Wenatchee is also home to award-winning wines, handcrafted hard ciders, and a talented handful of local brewers producing fine craft beers. Visit Wenatchee, the heart of Washington State.
$20 million, $19 million, $6 million. These are all awards recovered for clients of Phillips Law Firm. To win big, you have to fight big. And Phillips Law has been fighting the too-big-to-fail insurance industry for decades. Not every case will have a multi-million-dollar outcome, but Phillips Law will fight just as hard to recover the outcome you deserve. If you or a loved one has been injured in a car accident or on the job, call or click today at 1-800-JUSTICE or visit justiceforyou.com.
New on Curiosity Stream. With superior armies comes superior weapons. How has innovation mechanized the battlefield? From bullets to battleships and everything in between. It's machinery of warfare. Plus, from the gross to the gourmet. See how that in-flight meal lands on your tray table. On secrets of your airline food. It's all on Curiosity Stream. Annual plans are $20, just $1.67 a month. Visit curiositystream.com.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. It's Listeners on the Loose. You pick the topic, you guide the show. 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999.
Hate to break this to you, BJ, but we just got a text message about something that you still deny.
Okay, what is this?
They say, I know for a fact that BJ admitted to taking his cousin to a dance because I remember thinking to myself, quote, wow, that's an odd thing to admit on the radio.
Okay, they're high. Every single one of you people are high. Find the audio. I never took my cousin to a dance.
Gosh, I wish we could find the audio because I know we would prove you wrong.
I did some investigating to try to find that audio, Steve, and there's a big blank space of good 3 months where I thought he said it. I think there might have been some inside work going on.
Oh,
you think he got it deleted?
Someone came in to delete it.
My own son. Et tu, Joe?
Right, why would your son say that?
Well, you know why? Because he's disowned. That's why.
Whoa. Wow.
Yeah, that's why. I'm telling you, it never happened, at least not in my life. So I don't know why I would say that. Unless I was joking around or something, but I have no memory of this.
Well, if you do say that sometimes you'll lie about things to make people happy. So maybe you thought that would make us happy.
Yeah, okay. That would make you real happy for me to tell you that I took my cousin to the prom.
I don't know, man. I don't know why you did it, but you did it.
I could have told a story about somebody doing that, though I have no idea. I don't even have any memory of anybody that I know taking their cousin to the prom.
This is going to be one of life's biggest goals for us. Okay. It's the Holy Grail. This is the Holy Grail. If anyone out there has the audio. Because sometimes people tape our show.
That's right, but no one's ever come up with it. You know why? Because it doesn't exist. There are people that have audio of our show, but, by now, somebody would have it.
We got to figure out a prize for them. That's the thing. We got to give someone incentive to find this audio.
Okay, you know what? Why don't you give them
the cardboard cutout of Danny V that's in our studio.
Okay, that's the prize right there. That'll get
Sorry,
people.
Danny. Sometimes you got to give up the body, cardboard body.
Somebody's going to edit stuff together just to make it sound like it now.
Well, we'll know. I mean, we're audio professionals. We'll be able to
Are you really?
tell.
Are we really? Okay. That's a Yeah. 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. It's listeners on the loose.
Someone said, hey, I know now the way to Vicky's heart. It's simple. Sweats of the gray variety, no boxers, and a button-up shirt with the sleeves rolled up. It's not a normal outfit, but okay.
Hot. That would work on me.
So basically what Vicky was saying is she wouldn't give you money, but she alluded to the fact that she would give you other things that she has to offer if you showed up wearing that. Because we're talking about a study that was done in New York saying that if a woman shows up with her turkeys done, guys, even if she's a stranger, there are guys that'll do favors for her, including lend her $100 just because her turkeys are done.
Yeah, I think the favors I'm thinking of are a little different.
That's interesting. That's all it takes? You know, they just show up that way and you're ready to go? Or
they have to look good in them.
Right. It's not like it's just like all of a sudden someone that's not Vicky's type shows up and all that. She's not going to be like, oh, now you're my type.
Exactly.
But see, turkeys done, Steve, they didn't say in this study that anybody had to be anybody's type. It's just like you have turkeys done and here you go. Which, okay. Yeah, I mean,
you read way too much into these studies, man. I would assume that you also have to be kind of attracted to the person as well. But they probably just didn't include that because I think that's a fair assumption.
Mm-hmm.
All right, fair enough. That would have been nice for them to put that in there. It is Listeners on the Loose. You pick the topic. You guide the show. 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999.
Earlier we were talking about how sometimes you go to a place and you just never change up your order because you just want to eat that and you don't want to miss out on having something that's awesome. Someone says, I do the same with the Cheesecake Factory. They have a book for a menu. What do I get? I get the Bang Bang chicken and shrimp every time.
Well, it's Bang Bang.
What the hell is a Bang Bang chicken?
Well, maybe we should ask the guys that did that study.
Oh, dear. Go on Urban Dictionary. I want to know what the real thing is, man.
It looks like sweet chili sauce, chicken breast, honey and hot sauce.
Ooh,
and a big lump
sense.
of rice in the middle.
Yeah.
Oh, that does look good.
We should have figured out Bang Bang was like spicy.
Bang Bang.
Yeah. Looks good. I'm not a spicy guy. It's cool. It's I didn't even know they sold that at the Cheesecake Factory because, like they said, that book is just filled with so much. And I don't even know what I get at the Cheesecake Factory. I know I always get the macaroni and cheese appetizer, like the cheese bites.
I think I end up doing whatever. When all else fails, I just get either the fish and chips or a French dip. I'm sure it's one of those I get at the Cheesecake Factory.
You got to get the steak Diane. It is ridiculously good.
What is a steak Diane?
It's one of the steaks they have. They cut them in little pieces, and it comes with a mushroom sauce and mashed potatoes.
That does sound good.
That's all I get anytime I go to the Cheesecake Factory.
I've heard of that before, the steak Diane. I never have ever had one though. Maybe I haven't, didn't know what it was. But the steak Diane is something that I've heard. It's
a type of preparation, I guess.
It's like a 1960s kind of dish, have the steak Diane with a baked Alaska.
So today, thanks for talking about crumble cookies. At Starbucks and crumble cookie, it was the best midday date idea ever.
Ooh.
Oh, wait. Midday date? Like he took somebody, or was it a date for himself?
I don't know. Some people like to date themselves. I heard during the pandemic, people have been doing it more than ever. Dating themselves.
I made a date to go there. Because though if somebody took me out on a date and they made that the date, that would be a great date.
Yeah. Hey, you want to hang out, have a coffee? It's a coffee date. A lot of people do that.
Yeah.
But let's throw a crumble cookie on top of it. Forget about it.
Forget about it. Is there a Starbucks near your crumble cookie, Steve? Or do they serve coffee there?
Dude, I could just look to the left and there's a Starbucks next to anything, I feel.
All right, well, that's a good point.
There's an Anthem Coffee in the Sunrise Village where the crumble cookie is. There's also a Trappers. And if you want to have what I think is one of the greatest smoothies of all time, what is that place? Emerald City Smoothie. They got the peanut butter and jelly one.
Oh, you got my breakfast covered. You've got my dessert covered. You've got my lunch covered.
They also have a Menchie's, a Mod Pizza. They got everything there, man.
Oh, yeah, Mod Pizza. Forget about it. Now, there's an interesting situation. Is there only one place in the strip plaza you'll go? I know you just mentioned all those other places, but if there's a Mod Pizza there, I'm always going to go to the Mod Pizza.
Oh, my brain is hurting. I don't know if I can pick one, man.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm always going to that Mod Pizza. I won't go to any other place, and you're saying there's a Trappers there, too,
okay,
but I do love Mod Pizza.
So we walk into Sunrise Village in Puyallup.
Wow, what a great village.
There? Yeah, it's a little village beach.
They should call that Heaven Village. They got a lot of cool stuff in that place.
Sunrise means something pretty awesome, I feel.
All right, fine, but
it's not like Dump and Rain Village.
Dump and Rain Village.
That's in Everett.
Yeah.
Right. You walk in, there's a Mod Pizza. Next to it is the Crumble Cookies. Across from there is the Anthem Coffee, like you were saying. Then Trapper's Sushi. Across the way, Menchie's, Jersey Mike Subs. There's Waxing the City,
Mike's.
so you can
you
get
get a
waxed.
Brazilian.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice.
Oh, I get a Brazilian while I get my cookie crumbling.
And then you can go get some Qdoba right next door.
And I think there's a Ram as well there, if I remember correctly.
There's a Ram as well? Oh,
Could be wrong.
There's a Black Bear Diner as well.
Oh, Black Bear Diner's good.
Yeah. Yeah, some good stuff.
Emerald
man.
City Smoothies.
Yeah, there's an LA Fitness, so you could just sweat off all the crap we just had.
Well,
All right.
I got news for you.
Where are you going?
There's no way Emerald City Smoothie is even going to see me, but I guess if I was a fitness person, that makes sense because, look, you've got all that other great stuff, whereas Emerald City Smoothie is trying to get you healthy, right?
Well, I mean, a PB&J smoothie is not necessarily good. It's more of like a treat yourself kind of thing. They have healthy ones, don't get me wrong.
Do they have a no-name cake smoothie?
Yes. You go to,
All right, then.
go to Mod, you grab a no-name cake, and you shove it in one of their smoothies.
Oh, man, I'm going then. I'm doing it.
Man.
That's tough. You got the cookie place and you got a no-name cake. I've already gained 50 pounds.
I think I'm going Trappers.
Yeah, I know you're going Trappers. There's no doubt about it. You're a Trappers guy. That's why for
With
me.
no disrespect to all those other fine establishments, because I do love them.
Well, I'm with you. I think Trappers is a great joint and enjoy myself every time. But if there's a Mod Pizza, that's where I'm going. We're never going to be able to have lunch at Sunrise Village, Steve. We're never going to be able to agree.
No, but we can meet up outside. So let's wait till summer, and we'll just eat outside together.
Nice.
Oh, nice call.
They even have like nice little benches with fires going.
They got the fire pit benches?
Yeah, man, perfect for the gram.
Damn, dude, seriously.
The
Sunrise
Instagram or
Village.
the Ma?
Oh, both.
Okay.
Oh, I was thinking Graham, the location, like the city.
No, like the Instagram. Take a cool picture. You got fire behind you, man.
Who calls it the Graham?
The
Peeps.
What?
Oh, the Peeps. Marshmallow Peeps, I'm
Oh,
sure.
yeah.
Huh?
It's the same people that say it's on fleek. It's the same thing.
Oh, so BJ does.
Oh, so
yeah.
Black Bear Diner. That's the best place in there. I've never been to Black Bear Diner.
I know. I've heard good things about Black Bear. That's why it's like, this is a tough one, man. I mean, they got a lot of stuff there. There's a lot of competition. I'm surprised there hasn't been like a big gang war between all those places.
Every Saturday afternoon, all the employees come out with butter knives and they stab each other.
I mean, really, if you're the cookie, if you're my pizza, you're like, look, man, we got the no name. We don't need no cookies in this joint. But they're like, well, we're not competing with the cookies. But then Black Bear Diner's probably got all that good stuff.
I don't even know what Black Bear has.
All the delicious breakfast stuff. I'm looking at the menu right now. Anything from omelets and scrambles. You got your hash browns, oh my God, I'm drooling.
Your voice quivered while you were saying that.
Yeah. Does it have lunch? Did they have lunch there or just breakfast?
I was still looking at the breakfast, but I think they do have lunch. Oh, biscuits and gravy.
I get texts like, it's pretty awesome hearing you guys talk about Sunrise Village while I'm at Sunrise Village. LOL.
Oh, look at you.
Sunrise Village might be the greatest place ever as far as a strip mall goes.
They got a Target, too. And Party
all right,
City.
I'm in. Oh, well, listen, first of all, you have me at Target, but Party City is just the icing on the cake. Take me down to Party City.
I mean, you can get yourself some cookies, some no-name cakes, and balloons.
Really? You got... Where is this? Where's Sunrise?
Puyallup, man.
What is with Puyallup? Why, are they the greatest? Well, you know what? The Hewards are from there, aren't they? No one. I mean, I think they decided once the Hewards became what they were, they decided to build a great city after the Heward tradition.
Oh, last I checked, I never saw Brock on a video screen outside the South Hill Mall. But all right, you go with the Hewards. That's fine.
Well, listen, I mean, until your brother becomes, I mean, the Heward brothers seem to be a good double trouble thing. I feel like Puyallup is going to own them. I know that Steve Miggs is definitely one of their favorite sons. But I mean, all right, fine. If you think that, because you did get on the mall. I wish I could have got on the mall.
Yeah, I feel like in the hierarchy of Puyallup, it would be, I'd say Chris Egan, put him at the top.
Oh, really? Chris Egan?
Then Dane Looker.
Wow. Okay.
And then Steve Miggs.
Oh my God, you're putting yourself ahead of the Heward brothers, really? Is this really happening?
Yep.
Okay.
Then Lulu, the warrior princess.
Lulu, over the Heward brothers. Brock is now like on the NFL. He's doing NFL games.
Yeah, he turned his back on Puyallup. Then Damon Heward.
Oh, I see. Is that way? Okay, fine. Oh, then Damon Heward.
Then Baby Tatum.
And
then Brock Heward.
Oh, I see. First of all, is Lulu ahead of Baby Tatum?
Well, she's got more Instagram followers.
Wow. Okay. This is a sick list. It's or a sick person made this list. I'm not sure which one it is.
So I said, you guys are making me very hungry.
Dude, I mean, blame Sunrise Village. You know what? I challenge any other strip mall complex to come up with a better combo than what they've got. Look, I travel around. I see a lot of strip mall complexes. Sunrise Village seems to be the one. There's a lot of places, man. I mean, I go to Pickering Place, get your act together. That's all I got to say there, because that's why in the Qua, they don't got anything like this.
I made a mistake. I put myself third. Actually, I got to go down one. Because Rucky the Seawolf.
Yes.
Puyallup's favorite son. He's third on the list of importance from Puyallup.
He's ahead of the Damon, the Hewitt brothers. That's really great.
So I said Black Bear Diner is great, but have you guys tried Cocaine Bear Diner yet? It's awesome.
I would go at least once.
Oh, yeah. Okay. The coffee's amazing. It'll keep you going for days.
It smells great in there, too.
Oh, man. What, you mean in the village itself?
No, in the Cocaine Bear Diner. It smells like energy.
Oh,
man.
I see what you're saying. Okay. I was like, of course it does. It is Listeners on the Loose. You pick the topic. You guide the show. 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999.
Okay, we'll get off of the food.
Are you okay over there, buddy?
I thought it was funny. I'm like, it smells great. You're like, really? Sunrise?
I totally wasn't tracking, man.
Someone said, hey, did you guys hear, though, the inventor of the cassette tape is no longer with us. May he rest in peace for all the great stuff that he gave us.
It is so true. I mean, all the mixtapes and basically saving us from having, to being able to take our stuff portably, the boombox, everything happens because of the fact of that dude. And Lou Ottens, 94 years old. He passed away on Saturday. What a great life. Though I couldn't have told you who he was if you had mentioned his name, and I should because I'm in the audio business. But yeah, back in 1963. He brought it to the Electronics Fair with the slogan, smaller than a pack of cigarettes. Because, hey, back then everybody was smoking.
How weird that's the way that you had to sell it. Like, it's just like cigarettes, but you hear music on it.
And here's why he did it. He did it because it was created for making sound recordings outside because it was much more portable than reel-to-reel machines. But then they realized, hey, this quality is good enough for music. And next thing you know, his creation, like a lot of these dudes that create things, it went bigger than even he expected. Over 100 billion cassette tapes were sold worldwide.
Dude, there was nothing more infuriating, though, when you'd have the cassette that you loved, and then all of a sudden you hear something weird happen, and you open up the cassette player, and it's just eating up the tape, and you're like, no. I gotta get another Primus cassette.
Did you ever wear out a cassette tape?
All the time.
Where it would slower? I did that with Purple, the Stone Temple Pilots album. It was like seriously going slower.
Oh, dude,
I had to buy a new one.
Primus is Selling the Seeds of Cheese. That was the one for me. I bought so many copies of that because I listened to it every day on the bus, and it would just eventually got all warped. That and Nirvana's Nevermind.
How about this dude, by the way, not only creates a cassette tape, but I guess he also went on to help develop the compact disc. So this guy really, for his entire life, had such a thumbprint on all of the audio that we listen to.
He kind of created the thing that put his other creation out of business.
Yeah, but what a genius, because, you hear stories about how somebody comes up with an idea, but, that will put something out of business, but they go to the company and say, how about we make the shift, or use that word that everybody hates, but how about we pivot and, do this? And he was the guy that actually did it to himself, which is what a smart guy, because somebody else would have.
Yeah, no, the guy clearly was a smart man.
Yeah, so Lou Ottens passed away at 94 years old. What an amazing life, and I don't even know who the hell he was. Like, they talk about anonymity.
This is the greatest tribute to a man.
You want to be famous and rich for something, that'd be a cool thing, but be able to still go out in public and have nobody know who you are, that would be really awesome. But now it's time to answer a very important question. What do Ryan Castle and Traffic have in common? You're going to find out at 9:52 on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW. And now, the Ryan Castle question of the day.
What do Ryan Castle and Traffic have in common?
Hello? Ryan?
Yeah.
Ryan.
Are you there?
I'm sorry. Yeah, I didn't hear BJ. I'm sorry.
Oh, weird.
Can you hear me now?
The answer, though, is I had a bad breakup with Steve Winwood once.
Oh. I get that, because Traffic is Steve Winwood's old band, which Ryan can't hear me, so...
well, the texters are saying that Steve gets stuck in both, but I don't think they're talking about Steve Winwood.
No.
And they both ride Steve's butt. That's not nice.
No, that's not nice at all. All right. Well, we got a great story out that says that we have done a great job getting our lives back. A new report found out that the average American only spent 26 hours in traffic last year because of all the pandemic shutdowns and remote working. In 2019, we spent 99 hours in traffic. So how about we've reclaimed about 73 hours or just over 3 entire days of our lives back because of basically working from home.
Oh, man. That's the one nice thing about this stupid lockdown is that traffic hasn't been as bad, but it still kind of sucks.
Yeah, it does. But you know who doesn't suck? Ryan Castle. He's got a 12-pack for you.
BJ and Migs play of the day.
He confronted her last week for cheating on him and then dumped her. And then she's like, dude, I'm not cheating on you. Here's what's going on. Turns out he's a vegan, and she was sneaking out to go to McDonald's so she could have some meat in her life.
I knew it. I knew you were getting meat on the side. It's not that kind of meat, babe.
Yeah, it's not that kind of meat.
I knew you were getting a Big Mac. Who's back?
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
Today's podcast was brought to you by Travis Gagne, bankruptcy attorney. He's here right now and has agreed to answer more of your questions about bankruptcy. How much does bankruptcy cost?
Usually with my office, we do a flat fee that includes all your court costs, filing fees, credit counseling, credit reports, in one cost. In Chapter 13 cases, that usually starts at about $900. With Chapter 7 cases, the total cost, including all your court costs, attorney fees, is usually about $1,500. We offer payment plans on Chapter 7, so you can start a file with my office for as little as $200. You can send your creditor calls to us. We'll take your creditor calls while you gather up your information and make payments on the rest of the fees. With Chapter 13 cases, we can make payment arrangements in most cases as well and get your case filed even sooner in a Chapter 13 case because of the reorganization aspect to it.
Thanks, Travis. If you have more questions about bankruptcy, you can reach out to Travis anytime at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com. Thanks for listening.